Let me tell you a story. It was several years ago, and this was before we had cell phones. And I would be driving in my car making sales calls, and my beeper would go off. Hopefully many of you remember what beepers and pagers were. And it required that I find a phone booth to be able to find out what the message was all about. So imagine yourself driving, and you're looking for a phone booth. And as soon as you get to the phone booth, you have to have lots of coins to be able to put in. So I put coins in to call the pager system to find out that the phone call was from a real estate agent asking me what the status of the appraisal was for a loan that I was doing. And she asked, when was the appraisal ordered? So I hung up the phone. I called my processor, used more money, put it in the payphone, called my processor and said, hey, when was the appraisal ordered on this deal? She said to me, well, let me find out and I'll get back to you. So we hung up the phone. I got back in my car, started driving down the road, and my beeper went off again. And I found another payphone, and I got out and put more coins in, listened to the pager message that my processor had left. And in that message, she said it was ordered 2 days ago. I immediately hung up the phone, put more coins in, called the real estate agent back and said, hey, the appraisal was ordered 3 days ago. Now, I didn't get the real estate agent in person because we didn't have cell phones, so I had to leave a voicemail. Hung up the phone, got back in my car, started driving down the road, got a page again. Now the page was from the real estate agent saying, well, when is it coming back? So you can see this ugly pattern that was happening, and believe it or not, this is exactly what happens in our businesses. One of the things that I struggle with so often is whenever I have to call, and I'm sure you can appreciate this, whenever you have to call the doctor to find out the test results, whenever you have to call and get the status, we as consumers are either depositing or withdrawing money from the trust account that we have with you. And I thought, this is it. I'm done with this. I'm not going to be in a reactionary mode. I'm going to be in a proactive mode. So instead of waiting for people to call me, because I know how the process goes, you know how your process goes, you know what to anticipate, get the information out to them sooner so that it can be a 2-minute positive phone call instead of, in my case, 45 minutes of going back and forth back then and being in a reactive mode.